Columbus, Ohio, inspectors repeatedly looked over a thrill ride while it was assembled at the Ohio State Fair and signed off on it hours before it flew apart in a deadly accident that flung passengers into the ground. According to authorities and records released Thursday, investigators worked to find out what caused the opening day wreck, which killed a high school student who had just enlisted in the Marines. 7 other people were injured, including 4 teenagers. The ride's Dutch manufacturer told operators of the same attraction at fairs and festivals around the world to stop using it until more is learned about what caused the malfunction. Ohio Gov. John Kasich shut down all rides at the state fair and ordered them inspected again. He said it was too early to say whether inspectors missed something that led to the tragedy Wednesday night. "It's a nightmare. It's a terrible situation," the Republican governor said. Video taken by a bystander of the swinging, spinning fireball ride in action captured a crashing sound. A section holding 4 riders came apart, and screams could be heard as at least 2 people were ejected and plunged toward the ground. Other riders were still in their seats as they fell. Tyler Yarrell, 18, of Columbus, was thrown about 50 feet and was pronounced dead on the midway. The Marine Corps and school officials said Yarrell enlisted last week and was going to begin basic training next summer after his high school graduation. That was just this past Friday. Then he goes to the state fair and he is involved in this horrible tragedy. "It's just devastating," said Capt. Gerard Lennon Jr., a naval science instructor in the junior ROTC program at Charles High School. The injured ranged in age from 14 to 42. At least 2 were listed in critical condition. Some people were hit by debris. Jarl's girlfriend was among those seriously injured, her mother told the Columbus Dispatch. Keziah Lewis, a University of Cincinnati student, doesn't remember the accident and has pelvis, ankle and rib injuries. Clarissa Williams said, "She kept asking for her boyfriend," Williams said. "I had to tell her he was the one who was deceased." Kaylee Bellamy was in the next group waiting to board the Fireball. "It was going for a minute and it was at its highest point and I saw somebody fall on the ride, and then a minute later the whole row of seats fell off and hit the ground," Bellamy told WCMH-TV. She said it was chaos afterward. "Everybody was running. I got ran over trying to get out of the way." Read more. A growing list of accidents is putting safety at amusement parks under the spotlight. Records show that inspections on Fireball were up to date and a state permit was issued for the ride on Wednesday. Ohio Department of Agriculture records showed passing marks on inspections of about 3 dozen items, including possible cracks, breaks, proper assembly and installation. All rides at the fair are checked several times when they are being set up to ensure the work is done the way the manufacturer intended. Agriculture Director David Daniel said. Ohio's Chief Inspector of Amusement Ride Safety, Michael Vartorella, said the Fireball was inspected 3 or 4 times before the fair opened. He said some work on all the rides was delayed by heavy rains last week, but the inspections were completed and not rushed. State Highway Patrol call. Paul Pride said inspectors are basically going to do an autopsy on that machine to figure out why it malfunctioned. Amusements of America, the company that provides rides to the state fair, said it is committed